I'm Tom Meyers, stress coach, and welcome to another episode of Health Matters here on Radio X. In Health Matters, I take a closer look at the S word that has become one of the biggest challenges to our health and well-being: stress. With what we've seen so far in Health Matters, let's put the knowledge gained towards a condition that 1 in 4 employees in Belgium risk to experience: burnout. That's a staggering 25% of the working force that risk to be absent of work for months. Imagine the consequences not only for the person that ends up in burnout, but also for you that need to take care of some of the person's duties. Needless to say, I think it will be a cascade of other problems with it if this scenario becomes a reality. Seen from a biological perspective, burnout could be understood as a depletion of our energy levels due to long-term overactivation of the sympathetic nervous system that affects body, mind, and our behavior. Suddenly, one is empty. This can be explained through the influence of the hormone cortisol. Cortisol has an impact on the way our energy under the form of glucose is released, distributed, and stored in the body. During the stress response, cortisol will free glucose in the body, which is then transported via the vascular system. At the same time, the storage of glucose is inhibited. This way, and over time, the stores are empty, and one day you wake up unable to move. Time out is needed to recover. The doctor suggests rest and might prescribe energy boosters and vitamins. On average, people with burnout stay home for 2 months to recover. However, have you noticed how many so-called recovered people end up back at home after a week or 10 days at work? Why is that? Seemingly, sufficient rest is not always enough. An answer might be found in how cortisol also reduces the vascularization of a part of the brain called the hippocampus. The hippocampus is related to our memory, but it also has a receptor that measures the levels of cortisol in our blood. When this part of the brain doesn't function, then there is no turn-off switch for cortisol and your energy stores stay empty. When this biological mechanism isn't reset, the person in burnout can stay home for a long time, but each time he or she, faced with excessive demands, will fall back. What can you do about this? Very little. However, you can always contact me on my thoughts on a solution, which I think there is. The best remedy, however, is prevention. I can't stress it enough how important it is to stop and take regular breaks and implement a reset moment in your day. The body has everything you want. Nature is perfect and you are nature. However, nature adheres to laws, and those laws you must understand and take into account to stay healthy. So, health, what is it? What does it mean for you? Ask yourself. I'm Tom Meyers, stress coach and contributor of thought to a more joyful and healthy way of living.